Hello my dear students, today let us solve the problems on module 3, that is centroid. So I have written the questions for all the whatever the concept has as it concerned. So I'll cover all the concepts. So now find the centroid of the given figure as shown. So it is the problem on centroid, right? So see, figure is given, it is in like a T section. So the flange is 120 mm, it is depth is 20 mm, and the downward part is 20 mm and 120 mm. So as this is the first problem, see carefully. So whenever a problem is given in the centroid, and they will tell us that we have to find the centroid for the given figure. Okay, centroid for the whole figure where the centroid will come. So what does it mean? We have to find x bar and y bar. So we know the formula, that is sigma ax by summation of a summation of ay by summation of a for y bar and x bar. Now see the questions. Okay, what we have to do, we have to divide this figure into possible number of units, possible number of simple units or regular units which we know. Okay, so I'll write down again the figure. I'll write down the figure again. See here. So this is 20 mm, this is 120 mm, this is 20, and this is 120. Okay, now this figure is another point. We can say that this figure is symmetrical. About we have to take advantage of the symmetry in any problem, in the future problem whichever we are going to solve. We have to take advantage of symmetry. So about which axis, about x axis is horizontal, vertical is y axis, about which axis this figure will be symmetrical. So about y axis it is symmetrical. If I divide in the y axis, the diagram will be equivalent. It will be cut into equal parts, or it will become mirror image. Now because of this symmetry, okay, what happens, the x bar, okay, so I taken the axis symmetry as in the center only. So because of the symmetry, the value of x bar we will get directly, that is what symmetry is there. So 120, so 120 by 2, so it will be 60, and this y bar is equal to summation of a into y divided by summation of a. Now so we divided the figure into symmetry, and we will also divide the figure into two parts, that is this one rectangle and this one rectangle. We will take two rectangles separately. I'll call this part as number 1. Okay, this as number 1, this as number 2. So we have now two figures. We have to solve for two figures now. So now what we will do, we will tabulate the column, that is, see, either I can go on substituting the formulas and I can get, or else for easy understanding and also for without confusions for solving, what I'll do, I'll make 4 columns. See here. Okay, these are the 4 columns. First one I'll take as component, whatever the component it may be. Next what I'll take, what I want, area a, that is mm square. Next one is what, next is distance of centroid from bottom reference axis, or whichever the axis you take. This is basically what, y, the distance y from the axis. This is, we can take as x, and this I can take as y. So here this is x and this is y. Okay, this is symmetrical axis y. You just see first problem, you will get to understand. So now what is the next? I taken y. Next is the moment of area about the axis, about the bottom reference axis, or I can take as this as a into y. So a into y, whatever the area we got into y, we'll got ay. So now see here, what is the first component we taken? We have taken the first component as rectangle. Okay, so what is the area of the rectangle? It is b into d. What is b? 20 into d is 120. Okay, what is it becomes? 20 0 0 22 the 12 to the 24, 2400 mm square unit. I already mentioned here, so no need to mention again. So now what is the distance of y from the bottom reference axis? So see here, this is the rectangle which we are talking about. So the G will be at the center, right? The diagonal will be there. This is the G1. Okay, so the G1 be here. So what I want the distance of y. So the distance y is here. What is that? 120 by 2. So 120 by 2, then it is 60. Then 2400 into 60 is nothing but, so 2400 into 60, 14, 1,44,000. Okay, this unit is mm cube, because area is mm square, y is mm, it will become mm cube. So which we finished G1. Now we will go to the second diagram, that is second rectangle. That is nothing but the G2. So G1 we already found out. So what is the second rectangle area? See here, 20 into 120, same. So 120 into 20, it will be 2400. And about y, whenever y comes here, what we have to do? Y is nothing but the distance. So I think here will be the centroid. I need the distance, this one, this distance I want from this axis. Okay, the distance from here to here, what it will be? It is 120. This is 120 plus this 20 by 2. It is nothing but 130. So the distance of y from the bottom reference is 120 by 120 plus 20 by 2. It will be 130. So 130 into 2400, it is 3,12,000. Okay, now what we want? So area into area, what it will be? A1 plus A2. We want the summation of the area total, this plus this total. 2400 plus 2400 will be 4800. Then we don't need y, but we need what? Summation of a into y. What is that? You add this. So if you add this, you will get 144,000, that is 456,000. So we get summation of a, and we also got summation of ay. Now what we have to do? So y bar is equal to, what is our formula? Summation of ay by summation a, that is 456,000 divided by 48,000 cancels. So 4560 divided by 48 is nothing but the y bar is 95 mm. Our x bar is 120 by 2, it is 60 mm. Why I am taking directly? It is because I took the symmetric about x axis. Okay, so the centroid for this figure will be where, see here, it is 95 mm from bottom. So from here if we go 95 mm, so this 120 100, so somewhere here. Okay, this is the G where the y value is 95 mm and the x value is 60 mm. So the x value, so x value is what, 60 mm. So this is the centroid G. What we have to find? We have to find y bar and x bar. So I'll tell you again how to solve. So whenever a problem is given, if the problem is divisible by the symmetry, you should divide the problem by symmetry. We have to take advantage of symmetry. Symmetry ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸು ಈ ರೀತಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಸಿಮಿಟ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು? ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಎನದರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಟ್, ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. If it is not symmetry, we have to add another box for x and we have to add another box for a into x. So any another two boxes we have to add here if it is not symmetry. But for our goodness, it is symmetry, so that type of problems are also there. I will solve them. So whenever a problem is given, we have to find the centroid. So we will divide the whole figure into two regular parts. That is, this I took as G1, means this is one rectangle and this is second rectangle. So what I took component 1. So area, I took the area of that area and the distance of y from the reference axis. So this is the reference axis 1 1. Okay, from here what is the distance of y of that centroid G1? That is nothing but the 120 by 2, 60. So add them, we will get area into y. This is nothing but the moment of area. We will get the moment of area, that is 1,44,000. Now for rectangular G2, 120 into 2, and so the x distance, the x is finding from here, from this reference axis we have to take the x. So x distance will be what? So what we want, y distance. X distance will be same for both the figure, but because there is a y symmetrical, sorry, x ಬೇಡ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ only y value ನೋಡ್ರಿ. ಸೊ y value ಹೆಂಗೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಈ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಇಂದ ಈ G2 ವರೆಗೆ. ಸೊ G2 ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ನಾವು ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲನ್ನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಈ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ G2 ವರೆಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ 120 plus 20 by 2, it is nothing but 130. So multiply, you will get this answer. So ಇದನ್ನು ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ವೈ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ? y bar is equal to summation ay by summation a. We will get 95 mm. For x bar it is 120 by 2, it is 60 mm. So like this we will solve. So I'll solve another problem. See here. So we have to find the moment of or the centroid of this figure. Okay, see, I section is given. Okay, and we can see that we can divide this figure into 3: G1, G2, G3, or 1 2 3, any you can assume it. So okay, so ಈಗ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಇದನ್ನ ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಬರಿತೀನಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. So I'll redraw the figure. Okay, so I'll take the reference axis. Okay, I'll take the reference axis 1 1, and in this reference axis I'll also take the x axis, and this may be the y axis. So the x axis idu y axis. Now what I have to find? I have to find the centroid for this whole figure. Okay, so full whole figure ನನಗೆ ಬೇಕು, but at a time I can't find out. I have to find separately, and with the formula I will combine. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll divide this figure into 3 parts. I'll take this figure as 1, this as 2, and this as 3. So I divided this figure into 3 rectangular parts. Now so I know that here the center of this rectangle is here G1. So when I intersect the diagonal, I get G1 here. So let this be G2. So G2 is here, and this be G3 is here. So this all the 3 G centered of the respective rectangles will be in the same line. Okay, now what, due to symmetry, what I'll take the symmetrical axis about y. So due to the symmetrical axis, so this is symmetrical axis. Okay, due to the symmetrical axis, the distance from this axis, actual coordinate y, the distance from the coordinate y will be that is what, the distance of x bar. So either the centroid, ಈ full figure centroid ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಬರಲಿ, ಇದರ x distance ಅಂದರೂ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ x distance ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, what is the biggest here? It is 80 mm, right? 80 mm. So this 80 mm by 2, 80 by 2, it will be 40 mm. Directly I can get, it is due to symmetry. ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಬಾಕ್ಸಸ್ಸು ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲೇಷನ್ ಫಾರ್ಮು ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ 2 ಟ್ಯಾಬ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನಾವು ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ದ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್. I will find what? I have to find y bar, sigma ay by summation of a. Okay, see, now I will take 4 columns. So this is first one column is for component, next is for area, next is for the distance of y mm from the centroidal axis 1 1, and this is moment of area. Okay, about, sorry, this is not summation, this is just a into y. After I'll make total, and at the total I'll write summation of ay. This is moment of area, that is nothing but the a into y. So this is area, mm square area, this is component. Okay, see the figure now. ಸೊ ಇದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವೈ. ಇದರಿಂದ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಾಯ್ಡ್ ನಮಗೆ ಇದೇ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಸಿಮಿಟ್ರಿ ವಿ ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 80/2, that is 40 mm. Now we have to find for y. So first I will take first one, that is this rectangle G1. So rectangle 1, that is G1. So what is the distance from the bottom reference axis? So what is the distance? It is 24 mm, right? So this is 24 mm, this is 10 mm, and this is 40 mm. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇದು 15 ಇದೆ, ಇದು 50 ಇದೆ, 80 ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, now what is the area of G1? area ಹೆಂಗೆ 24 into 50, 24 into 50, what I'll get? I'll get around 1200. So 1200 mm square, it is the area. Now what is the distance of y from the reference axis? So ಈ y ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, g ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತು. What is the distance of y? 24/2. So we already found out for rectangle, it is d/2. ಓಕೆ, ಮೊದಲೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ಥರ ಸೇಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 12. ನಾವೇನು e column into e column, a into y, this a into y, 1200 into 12 is 14,400 is the moment of area. Now second rectangle G2. So what is this G2? So G2 is 40 into 15. So see here 40 mm 15. So breadth into depth, that is 15 into 40, and what it gives around 600, right? Now what is the distance from this bottom reference axis? See here the y distance, so we know the G2 is here, so this is what y, this is y from this reference axis, so till here the distance is what, this 40 by 2, but what we want 20, we want from bottom reference axis, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು 24 plus 20, so 24 plus 40 by 2, it will give us around 44. So multiply both, you will get 26,400. ಆಯಿತಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ರಿ. ಸೊ 10 into 80. ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ G3. Okay, what we want, this is 10 into 80 is the area, 10 into 80, it is nothing but 800. Now find y from the reference axis. Okay, first ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ y ದಿಸ್ 10 by 2 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಬಟ್ 10 by 2 ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ G2, ಬಟ್ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬೇಕು, we want from the reference axis. So what is the distance from here to here at the top of that rectangle? That is nothing but 40 plus 24 plus this 10 by 2. Okay, so ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮಲ್ಲಿ, ಈ ಟೈಪ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ 24 is the smaller triangle, that is G1, then 40 of G2, then 10 by 2, it will give us around 69. So 800 into 69, it will give 55,200. So now make the total, that is this is the summation of area, it is 2,600. now summation of a into y add ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ 96,000. okay, so we can find the y bar now. So y bar is nothing but summation of a into y divided by summation of a, that is 96,000 divided by 2600, so it will be around 36.923 mm. So what is x bar? Due to y is symmetrical, what is the wider, which is the biggest widermost length? 80. So 80 by 2, so 80 by 2, which is equal to what, your 40 mm. so the what it means, the centroid of the given figure G will be, see here the centroid will be, ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ at distance y ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು ನಮಗೆ 36.923. so from here this is 24, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 24 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, so 24 ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, so 20 ಗಿಂತ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ, so here the G is here, so G is ಎಷ್ಟು, this is y bar, that is 36.923. then x bar from the leftmost, x bar is nothing but 80 by 2, that is 40 mm. the position of G of this figure will be at y bar is equal to 36.923, x bar is equal to 40 mm. okay, so this is for this problem. so ಇಷ್ಟು ಕಂಡು ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಮುಗೀತು. so it is very easy, you have to solve with patience. so suppose ಆಗಲೇ ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ if it is not symmetrical, ನಾವು ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಸಿಮೆಟ್ರಿಕಲ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೆರಡು ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲೇನು ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಂಟು ಎಕ್ಸ್. ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಇದು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಬಂದಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಾರ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನು, ಸಮೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ summation of A. So this summation of AX is what? This is moment of area, moment of area, that is area into the distance, right? Perpendicular distance or distance. Okay, summation of AX, or it is in direction of X, summation of AY, it is direction in Y. Okay, so this was about this problem. We will go to the third problem. See here, another C section is given. So this C section, so we have to find the centroid G. Okay, so ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ, but here you see we can't take any symmetrical axis about any axis. We can't take symmetrical axis about any axis. X ಅಲ್ಲೂ ತೊಗೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, Y ಅಲ್ಲೂ ತೊಗೊಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. So it is free from symmetry. Okay, here we will solve. So I'll write the diagram again. Okay, so I'll divide this triangle, the figure which they have given, dividing, and I am writing. I'll make this as 3 components. So first one component is this, second component, and this may be the third component, and this may be the reference axis 1 1. In the reference axis only I will take the axis X and another axis as Y. Okay, and either depth is to 12 mm ide, idu 10 mm. So this distance is, the distance is, they have not given, but they given this distance, that is 150 mm, 150 mm. So if I want to find this, how? This 150 minus 12 minus 10, if I do, this is 128. Okay, 150 minus 12 minus 10, if I do, I'll get 128. Then this distance is given, that is 60, and this is what, 75 mm. Okay, now 1 2 3 I divide into 3 component. So here I can't take any symmetry, so I'll directly go to the problem. So first I'll take what, component, so which I divided. So divide the component into regular planes, which we know. It may be rectangle, square, triangle. We also know the center of the triangle, we also know the center of semicircle, sector, quarter circle, like that. Whichever we know, we will divide in the figure into that plane. So I'll take an column for component. Next one column is area. Okay, after area, what I'll get, I'll take about X, the distance of X. This is distance from Y axis. Okay, X distance from Y axis, or this is nothing but the horizontal distance. So next is Y, this is nothing but the vertical distance, or this is the distance from X axis, or the reference axis you can take. Now ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನು, A into X, A into Y ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಆಗಲೇ. ಸೊ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು, ಎ ವೈ ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೂ, ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಕಾಂಪೊನೆಂಟ್, x distance, y distance, multiply, you will get at last sigma ax, you will get here at last sigma ay. Then with the formula you can calculate. So first one yav tagondvi, this rectangle tagondvi. So rectangle, let the g1 is here. Okay, the centroid of g1 will be here. For this the g2, and here it will be g3. See here, ಎಲ್ಲರದು ಒಂದೇ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, G1 G2 G3, they are in different axes, so there is no point of symmetry. So rectangle, what is the rectangle area? 75 into 10. So 75 into 10, it is nothing but 750 mm square. Unit is very important. This is mm, cube, cube. You have to write the unit or you have to lose the marks. Okay, so x ಈಗ rectangle 750 ಆಯಿತು, ಇದು ಆ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಯಿತು. ಈಗ ನಮಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದ y axis? So this is 75. So 75 by 2, we already know that 75 by 2. So which 75 by 2 ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 37.5. ಸೊ 37.5 ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ y ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ d by 2. ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ದೇನು b by 2 d by 2. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ y ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ is d by 2, that is 10 by 2, that is nothing but 5. Next a into x, this column into this column. So 37.5 into 50, it is 28.125. Next a into y, 750 into 5, it is 3750. So this was about the first rectangle. Now second rectangle, that is centroid G2. This is G1. So G2 area is 2. It is nothing but 128 into 128. The distance is 128. So what is this? This is 10 mm. So 128 into 10. So it will be 1280. Okay, 1280. Now the distance of x from the axis ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? d by 2, 10 by 2. So 10 divided by 2, it is nothing but 5. Now distance of y from the reference axis 1, e distance. So e distance is 2. This is nothing but 128 by 2 plus 10. So I'll take 10. ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? ಇದು 10 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ 10 plus 128 by 2. Then what I'll get? I'll get around 74. Now 1280 into, I want a into x. So 1280 into 5, that is 6400. Now 1280 into 74, it will be 94,720. Next third rectangle, that is the value of G3 from the x coordinate and y coordinate. So what is the area? Area is 12 into 60. So it will be 720. Next the distance of x. So x distance from the reference axis y ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? 60 by 2. So 60 by 2, 30. So you will do this, but y, don't forget, the y value should be from the reference axis, that is 10 plus 128 plus 12 by 2. 10 plus 128 plus 10 by 2, it is around 144. So it is 12 by 2. Okay, it is 144. Now 720 into 30, 21,600. So 720 into 144, it will be 103680. Okay, so we did the tabulation. Now what we have to find? What we want? We want summation of area. So it will be 720 plus 1280 plus 750, 2750. And what again we want? Summation of ax. So add this all, you will get 56 1 2 wait So it is 56 125 summation of ax. So this is summation of ax. Now summation of a into y will be, you add this 3750 94720 103680, it will be 20 21 50. Okay, it is 22 lakh 21,000 20,000 2 lakh 2,150. Okay, let it be the numericals. So what you have to find, I have to find what, x bar. X bar is what, summation of ax into summation of a. What is summation of ax? 56 125 divided by 2750. So the value of x bar is equal to 20.409 mm. Similarly, y bar is equal to summation of a into y summation of a, that is 2150 divided by 2750. It will be y bar is equal to 73.5 mm. So the centroid G lies at a distance of 20.409 comma 73.5. So if you find these two, it's enough. You need not to write this. This is for your information only. Okay, so this is how we solve the problem. So next, find the centroid of the given figure of this diagram. So this is another type of diagram which consists of rectangle, triangle, and also the semicircle. So I already given you the formulas, please memorize it. Okay, so we have to find the centroid G. So what I'll do is, I'll write the figure again. That is, this is x-axis and they are already given the coordinate, so take that coordinate only when they have given. So this is y and this will be the semicircle. Okay, this is square and this is rectangle. Okay, they have given the distances, that is 2.25, this is 6 meter, this is 3 meter, right? And they also given this distance, it is 4.25. This distance is 4.25. So I'll divide this figure into three parts, that is 1 2 3. So this is semicircle, square, and triangle. So now what I do, as usual, I'll form the tabular column. Now first column will be for component, next area, next x distance, y distance, ax and ay. Okay, now first component is what, it may be a rectangle or square. Okay, you take anything, it is rectangle mainly. So what is the area? This is 6 meter and this is 4.2 meter. So 6 into 4.25 is the area. So it will be 25.5 mm square. So this is mm. This moment of area will be mm cube. So area into the distance will be moment of area. I am again telling you. So ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಈಗ x ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ, ಎದರದು, ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಒಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿದು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಹಿಯರ್? ಸೊ ಫ್ರಮ್ y the distance, so we know that g lies here only, so g1. So what is the distance of x bar? That is 6/2. 6/2, that is nothing but 3. What is the distance of y? It is nothing but 4.25 by 2. 4.25 divided by 2, it would be 2.12. okay, 2.12. Now what I want, a into x. 25 into 3, that is 76.5. Now 25.5 into 2.12, it is 54.1875. so one is over. Now I'll take second one, that is what? Triangle. Okay, triangle. Now we know that for the triangle, so for the triangle the centroid is, see here, first we'll take the area, that is half into base is what? 3 meter into height is 4.25 is the area. So when I multiply this, I'll get around 6.375 is the area of the triangle. Now I want to find x distance and y distance. So remember, I have given you the formula for the triangle. So this triangle is how? This is a right angled triangle. See here, I have given you the formula after solving. Please remember this. Whenever a right angle triangle is given, the distance of x, okay, the distance of x is b by 3 and the distance of y is d by 3. So this triangle is like this only, no? So what is the distance? Y is d by 3 when the d is height and x is b by 3. Okay, please remember the point, b by 3 and d by 3. So the formula I'll write here, that is for right angle triangle, the x value is equal to b by 3, y value is equal to d by 3, where this is b and this is d. Okay, so now I want the value of x. So the centroid will be here according to the formula I have shown you. So this is what? G2. So I want this distance what? 3 by 3 is x. What is this? The distance of here, the x value is 3 by 3. Okay, but I want the distance of x from this axis. Namigenu beku x value from this axis beku. So I'll take this 6 plus this b by 3. So the value of x will be, so see here, so it will be, the value of x is 6 plus 3 by 3, it is 7. Okay, so 6 plus 3 by 3 is the distance of g, that to x distance of g, it is 7. So now I have to find y. So y is directly, because we have taken the centroidal axis as reference as 1 this only. So what is that? D by 3. So what is d? 4.25 divided by 3. So what it will be? So this is 1.41. Okay, now what we have to do? We have to multiply. So 6.375 area, this area into x. So 6.375 into x is 7. It is nothing but 44.625. Next 6.375 into the y distance is 1.41. It is 8.988 mm cube. Now another one, what we have remaining? The remaining is the semicircle. Third one is the semicircle. So where will be the semicircle centroid? Where will be its centroid? Again you see the formula. So we will see the formula here. For semicircle, the area is pi r square by 2. So this is the area column x y figure. So area is pi r square by 2. And what is the x value and y value? So this is the semicircle. It is not. We have this type of semicircle. Okay, so whenever you practice, you can remember very easily. So it is in the third quadrant. Okay, so our axis is like this. See here, whatever we got the semicircle. So I think it's not come in the same screen. Okay, see here, with the semicircle we got, and the semicircle we already solved it. So r is the radius. So what is the x value? X value is minus 4r by 3 pi. What is the y value? It is d by 2, where d is the diameter, r is the radius. Okay, now we will solve. Okay, I'll write this again, the formula. So now for the semicircle we have to do, right? So semicircle, what is the x value? That is minus 4r by 3 pi, and y value is d by 2. So what is the distance? D is 4.25, x value is minus 4r by 3 pi. This minus 4r by 3 pi I can also write as, see here, 4 divided by this pi into 3, that is nothing but minus 0.424 into r. I can write this type also. Okay, so confusion should not be there, so I am dealing slowly. So now what is the area? Pi r square by 2. So pi r square by 2. So pi, what is the radius? They are given 2.25 whole square divided by 2. So I'll calculate it. So 2.25 whole square into pi divided by 2, it is nothing but 7.95. So it is 7.95 mm square. Okay, now what I have to find? I have to find the value of x and y. Okay, so the value of x will be, what is that? Minus 0.424 into r. So the value of x is minus 0.424 into r. So x will be minus 0.424 into, what is the radius? 2.25. 2.25. It will fetch me the answer around 0.954. 0.954. Okay, so this is the minus 0.954 is the value of x. Y minus, because it is left side of the reference axis. This y coordinate is given by the question only, because it is left side. I have explained in the axis of reference, you please watch that. So axis of reference ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ಈ y ಇಂದ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಫಿಗರ್ ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ we can take negative, but for your convenience I have given you the list of formula. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, you just memorize it. Okay, so value of x we got, and the value of y. So y is the distance of here, so this y, it is nothing but the d by 2. So what is d? 4.25. so 4.25 divided by 2, it will be 2.12. So now calculate 7.95 into 0.954 would be 7.58. 7.58, this will be minus 7.58 mm cube. Next 7.95 into 2.12 will be 16.854. okay, so we calculated what? The whole tabulation. Now what we want? We want the summation of area, 25 plus this. So when I do the calculation, so when I add them, I'll get 39.82 as summation of a. Now what I want? Summation of a into x. So I'll add this column. So the value will be 113.545 is the summation of ax. Now summation of ay, moment of area in y direction, it is, you add the values in this column, it will be 80.022. so what we want? We want the center of the figure, which is calculated by x bar is equal to summation of ax divided by summation of a, y bar is equal to summation of ay divided by summation of a. So summation of ax is 113.545 divided by 39.82. This is 80.022 divided by 39.82, which implies x bar value is So the value of x bar is 2.85 mm. So the same is calculated for y, 80.022 divided by 39.82, it will be, so y bar is equal to 2.2 mm. So the centroid of the figure which is given will be at a distance of 2. X intercept is 2.85, y intercept of 2 mm. Okay, you need not write this. If you solve this x bar and y bar, it's enough. Okay, so this is how we solve the problem. So here we encountered a figure that is semicircle. So for semicircle we have the formula for to find x and y, so please remember that. So now let us move to the next figure, this one. Okay, so we'll solve today 10 problems. Okay, you can see later and later if you get bored. Okay, so I'll solve this problem. This is right angle triangle and with a quarter circle. So I'll read out the diagram. So what we have x-axis and this is y-axis. This is what, these are the reference axis. Okay, now we have one right angled triangle with one quarter circle. Okay, this may be the quarter circle, assume this is a quarter circle. Okay, now this is also 80 meter, 80 mm, this is also 80 mm. Okay, so we will divide this figure into two terms, that is 1 and 2. So one is right angle triangle, another one is quarter circle. Now what we do, before going to that I will tell you the basics. So this right angle triangle, we can find the centroid for this triangle here, and for this quarter circle we can find the somewhere here. Okay, so this is G2. So this is not in the same line because of the drawback of the is not actually quarter circle, but we are assuming here for the problem. Okay, ಇದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕ್ವಾರ್ಟರ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಬರೆದಿದ್ರೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇರೋವು. ಸೊ ಲೆವೆಲ್ಸ್ ಒಂದೇ ಇದ್ದರೆ ನಾವು ಸಿಮಿಟ್ರಿ ತೊಗೋಬೋದಿತ್ತು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಿ ಏರಿಯಾ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು, ಹಾಫ್ ಇಂಟು ಬಿ ಇಂಟು ಎಚ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೆಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಲ್, ಏರಿಯಾ ಆಫ್ ದ quarter circle I already gave you the formula list, that is pi r square by 4. Okay, what is the distance of x and y for the quarter circle? The formula is 4r by 3 pi. Okay, for the value of x and y, the value is 4r by 3 pi. So what about here? Area, we know area of triangle is right angle triangle is what, half into base into height. So what is the value of x bar? That is the distance of x bar. I have already given you the formula, that is nothing but the base. If this is the base, b by 3. What is the value of y bar? This is the distance d, it is d by 3. So with the basics, so please remember the formula. Now I'll take the tabular column. So what I want, components, area. So component area, so the value of x, the value of y, ax, moment of area, is also moment of area in y direction. Okay, so this is what, mm square, this is mm cube, this is also mm cube. Now, so what is the first component? That is a right angled triangle. So right angled triangle, so the centroid will be here, that is G1. So what is the area? That is half into 80 into, what is the distance? This one not given, is also 80, same. Okay, so 80 into 80, then 8 for the 32, it will be 3200. So what is the distance of x? This is nothing but the b by 3. So 80 by 3, it would be So 80 divided by 3 to 26 point. So x bar is b by 3. So okay, now what we do is, see, when the right angle triangle, see here, when the right angle triangle, so this is the axis, when the right angle triangle is like this, so we know the centroid is here, okay, then the distance would be what, b by 3, because it is from the base. When it flips, or when the same axis is like this and the right angle triangle is like this, and this is g, so the distance changes here. So this is the same consequences here. So x bar will be what, so h by 3, it is not h by 3, it is h by 3, that is 1 minus h by 3, it will be, that is 2 by 3 h, 2 by 3 into b. Okay, the value of x will be 2 by 3 into b. So 2 by 3 into b. Why? Because see, the reference of axis is here, so from here the distance will be from apex. From apex the distance will be always 2 by 3 into b. If ಏನಾದರೂ ಈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಏನಾದರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ the distance of x would be minus b by 3 ಆಗೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಇದನ್ನು ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ x is 282 into 80, that is 160 by 3, it is 53.33. so the value of y is d by 3. so the value of y, it will not change us, d by 3, that is nothing but the 80 by 3, that is 26.66. okay, the value of ax would be 3200 into 53.33. so I'll solve speed. Then for y it would be 85,312. okay, 85,312. now the right angle triangle over. Now we'll go for this quarter circle. okay, so what is the area? Pi r square by 4. okay, so pi r square by 4 means this is pi, it is the radius r, so radius r is nothing but the 80 whole square divided by 4. okay, so when I solve it, it would be, so pi into 80 square divided by 4, 195026.54 is the area of the quarter circle. now distance of x, y, so what is the distance is 4r by 3 pi. this is also same, 4r by 3 pi, so the distance would be same. but here see, the x distance is from this axis, so for x we have to add, so for the x distance we had to add 80 plus this distance, it is 4r by 3 pi. For y distance it is directly 4r by 3 pi. so see here, the 4r by 3 pi plus 80, so the value will be 80 plus 4r by 3 pi will be, it is 33.95. so plus 80 would be 113.95. so what about this y? this is directly 33.95. so ನಮಗೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಸು ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಹಿಯರ್? 80 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 4r by 3 pi. y ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದೆ, ಸೊ y distance will be 4r by 3 pi directly. so now calculate ax and ay. so the value of sigma x is 5,72,774. this would be 1,70,651. so now we will calculate the summation of area, next summation of ax and summation of ay. I'll add them and I'll tell you. it is 822,654. sigma ax will be this plus this, it is 57 2944.85. Summation of AY will be, sorry, it is calculation mistake, that is 743430.2. okay, sigma AY will be 170,651.03 plus 85312. it is 255,963.03. now what I'll do, I have to find X bar. I'll directly take this value, that is 743430.2 divided by 8226.54. so X bar will be, it is 90.37 mm. so Y bar will be summation of AY divided by summation of A, that is 255963.03 divided by this 8226.54. the value of Y bar will be, I'll tell you, it is 31.12 mm. so the value of X bar and Y bar will be, X bar is 90, Y bar is 31.12. so this is how we solve the problem for this type of problem. Now we'll see the last problem. okay, so see here, this one is given, I'll solve directly. okay, I'll leave you for the calculation. so what I'll do here means, this figure is not symmetrical, this is not symmetrical about any axis, this is not symmetrical, right? so I'll write down the figure once again. okay, so for 2 meter it will be a right angle triangle, then it has a bump. okay, then it is up to here, and this is one rectangle will be there. okay, so this is the figure, right? so it is given as this is 2 meter, so I'll drop a perpendicular here so that I'll get a point. so I'll take this as 1, so I'll drop another particular and I'll take this diagram as 2. so here this is 1 is there, no? so what I'll do, I'll take here on horizontal perpendicular, so this will be right angle triangle 3, and this will be 4, this is rectangle. so I got 2 rectangle, 2 triangles. so this is right angle triangle and this is also right angle triangle. Whenever we calculate the x distance, it is 2 by 3 into b. Wherever here it is h by, means b by 3 only. Whenever you calculate from here, it is 2 by 3 h. so any x value if you calculating, you have to take from here the x value, y value is from this reference axis. okay, so I'll directly go to the problem. so you have the relations here only here. okay, so the distance is 5 plus 1, it is 6 meter. so this distance will be 1.5 plus 5 plus 1, it is 6, 7.5. so what about this, this is 2 meter, and this is 5 meter, this is 4 meter. okay, so whenever we solve the problem, accordingly we will calculate. now I'll take directly the tabular column. again I'll write the component part, component. next is area, that is in terms of mm square. next is distance of x, distance of y. so this is a into x, a into y. so what is the first component I am taking? this is a right angled triangle. so I'll write the figure only. so axis is here, no, right? so the g will be, g1 will be here. So the distance is 2 by 3 into b if this is b, and if this is h it will be d by 3 if this is d. The distance, it is y distance, this is x distance. What is the area? Area will be half into breadth is what, 2 meter, into what is the height? Height is 6, so it will be 6 mm square. Now the distance of x, it is 2 by 3 into b. B is nothing but 2 meter, so it is 4 by 3. 4 by 3 is nothing but 1.33, so it is 1.33. So y is nothing but directly d by 3. D by 3 is nothing but 6 by 3, correct? 6 by 3, it is nothing but 6 by 3 is nothing but 2. So what is the AX? So 6 into 1.33, so 6 into 1.33 is 7.98. so the AY will be 6 into 2 is 12. Okay, so first component is over. Now second component is what? Second component is your rectangle. So the G will be at the midpoint. Okay, so the X will be this one, that is what, 2 plus this distance. This distance is what, 2 by 1. Okay, so this is the x and y axis. So this is the reference, this is the component, that is rectangle. So we have to take the x distance and we have to add then. So what is the area? That is nothing but the 7.5 into 2, that is 15 mm. So what is the distance of x? X is nothing but 2 plus this is also 2, 2 by 2, it is nothing but 3. So what is the distance of y? So y is directly, what is the height is 7.5 by 2, 0.5 by 2, it is nothing but 3.75. Next, what is the distance of AX? AX will be 15 3s are 45, 15 into 3.75, it is 56.25. okay, next component which I will take is, so third one is this triangle. Okay, this is what, G3. so whenever I calculate x, 2 plus 2, 4 plus this one, this distance, that is h by 3. Okay, so this is the reference axis. So the triangle is here, right angle triangle. So this is G, so this is 4 meter already. So this is what, B by 3, and this is what, D by 3, but it is also at a height of, what is this height? We have to calculate, it is 1 meter. So it is at a distance of 1 meter. So 1 meter. So 1 meter plus D by 3, 4 plus B by 3. It is for x and y. So first we will calculate the area, half into 4 into 5. So it is nothing but 10. So the value of x will be 4 plus B by 3. B by 3 is 4 by 3, that is nothing but 5.33. so what is the value of y? That is 1 plus 5 by 3, 1 plus D by 3. Okay, it is nothing but 2.66. so 10 into 5.33 is 53.3. so 10 into 2.66 is 26.6. so this is what about the triangle. So next component was rectangle, but this rectangle is here. So G4. So till here it is 4 meter, right? 4 plus this 4 by 2, so this full is 5 meter now. Okay, this here you see here, this full is 5 meter, this is 1 meter. So here the G4 will be there, center of this rectangle will be there. So I have to add here 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 5 by 2 for x. For y it is directly 1 by 2. So the area will be, this is 5 meter, this is 1 meter. So G will be here. So the value of this is 4 plus 5 by 2. The value of here is 1 by 2 y. So the area will be, okay, so the area will be over 5 into 1, 5 meter. X will be 4 plus 5 by 2, it is 6.5. The value of y will be 1 by 2, it is 0.5. The ax is 5 into 6.5 is 32.5. 5 into 0.5 is 2.5. So this is about the problem. Now we will calculate the summation of area. The summation of area is 36. Now summation of a into x, the calculation of this area, 7 plus 45 plus 53 plus 32, I will get around 138.78. Summation of ay I will get as 97.35. So the x bar will be 138.78 divided by 36. So y bar will be 97.35 divided by 36. So y bar is 2.704 mm. X bar will be 3.855 mm. So this is how we solve the problem. So next type of problems I will take in the next class. So I hope you are understanding this problem. So these are lengthy, means these are easy problem, but they are lengthy. You have to do with patience, and these are boring also. But while if you understand and you solve it, it will be interesting for you. So thank you.